Welcome to this Brightlink film. Today I'm going to try to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about our CILEx courses. We would prefer to say good value for money rather than cheap, because what you actually receive in return for your money is really high quality content and lots of great tutor support. But we're not trying to profit from what we do. We're just trying to pay all of our team a living wage for them and their families, and we're trying to give you as much time as you need. One of the ways that we're able to cut back on our costs is to make sure that we only give you the time that you need in your subscription. So as an example, a level 3 unit can easily be studied in about 12 weeks, about 3 months. So we give you 6 months for your subscription, so that via distance learning you can take more or less time as you need it. But why spend money on a year or more for a subscription if actually you're not going to need it? So that's how we keep our costs low for you, among other things. We provide you with a full set of web pages of notes covering everything that's on the CILEx syllabus. Where it's appropriate to do so, we'll also link to other websites, to articles and to YouTube films. Throughout that unit are interspersed a number of assignments so that you can submit work to your tutor and get some written feedback ready for the exams, and of course a mock exam at the end of each one as well. And then you have contact with your tutor whenever you want it, by appointment, by arrangement, on video conference, or to ask questions pretty quickly, usually by email. Our tutors are really responsive. We think the formula to the best CILEx study, success in CILEx study, is to have a really good set of materials from the centre that you work with, to make sure you're reading the Chief Examiner's recommended texts, and to have some really good tutor support along the way. We are online learning, but we're really trying to make sure that you don't lose that personal touch. There's still that human contact, and a tutor there as a sounding board, as a guide, to be able to help you along the way. One of the things that our learners say they like most about their study is the excellent support they've had from our customer service team, and also especially from their tutors. And then there are some additional costs that you need to meet too. So you need to buy the recommended texts, which we strongly advise no matter where you study, and you would also need to pay CILEx for your exam entry, your membership, and any exemptions that you might see. We want you to be reading what the CILEx Chief Examiner is reading and is recommending. So every year when they're asked to recommend a text that they feel best accompanies their specification in their exam, they recommend those books, they put a list out, and that's what we would like you to be reading. So at level 3, that's the CLS manuals, CILEx Law School manuals. At level 6, there are a variety of different authors and publishers, and you can find that list on the CILEx website, or if you join the Brightlink learning community, we'll help and guide you by telling you which books are the best, and interspersed throughout our notes which units have which connections to reading. The recommended textbooks that we already spoke about are important, so you should bring those with you, but you will get full access to our notes. You just need to bring your time and your focus. And so at level 3, that's roughly 70 hours of your time. At level 6, that's around 150 hours of your time, and obviously some good study skills hopefully with you too, but we can guide you through that. You can find the courses, the units that we're currently offering on our courses page on the website, which you can click through to by clicking on CILEx on our home page. We are intending to have all of the units available in time. We're adding them according to demand and have been for the last 2 years. These units and our materials for them are completely bespoke, and so they take a long time to write. It's like writing a book, and they have to go through our quality process. So it does take us some time to get them up and running and available for people to buy. So keep watching the courses page, keep watching the website, and then every time we add a new unit, you'll be able to see what's available. Check out our social media too, because we try to keep you updated there. Brightlink might seem quite new, but as a team, we have decades and decades of experience of working with and for CILEx. So we aren't new. We've been doing this for a very long time, and we're bringing all of that experience and all of our experience of other centres, other provisions, and CILEx examiners and examinations to what we offer at Brightlink. So a new centre, yes, but with a lot of experience. I've got 19 years experience of working with and for CILEx. I've been a CILEx Chief Examiner for around 6 years. I wrote some of their first qualifications on the Qualifications Credit Framework. Spent lots of time in the classroom and as a tutor and as a learning manager, a troubleshooter for CILEx, working with new centres or centres in difficulty across the UK. So I've always worked closely with them, and I've got a reasonable understanding. I've tried to fill gaps and to meet needs when I've set up Brightlink and the Brightlink provision, and our tutors have current and previous experience in practice as teachers and for working with CILEx too. It's really easy to join Brightlink CILEx learning community. You can find us online, you can go to our courses page, and within a couple of hours of choosing the course that you would like to study, you can have access to the materials, and within 48 hours at most, usually much sooner, your tutor would be in touch to introduce themselves and to ask you for a face-to-face induction. During that face-to-face induction, your video conference, you'll be asked what you need to give your best to your learning, and your tutor will tell you the same thing. This is a really good opportunity to share with us whether you would like to be left alone until you ask a question, whether you would actually like gentle reminders, prompts and encourages, maybe via a video conference once a month, for example. And we'll really try to help you to meet your own needs and to meet them with you too. So easy to get started. Go to brightlink.org.uk, click on CILEx on our courses page, choose the units you'd like to study, and then just buy and begin.